It's gonna be quite deep, and you have the abilities of changing said thing, but you're not doing anything about it. What exactly do you think is happening? All the sulking and repeating is not going to get you anywhere. Having the girls, having the guys, having this, that, and the third is what's going to make you you. I'm still going to feel I'm beautiful. I'm still going to feel as if I'm that girl. I'm not attached to these things. Doing nothing and thinking about it and still doing nothing. Okay? Taste of, that fire in your heart once you get started on the things that you have been waiting to start. Hey y'all, I'm back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys, got your things settled, because we're going into lesson number 5 for the flow forward approach. It's gonna be quite deep a bit, because one thing I can say is that a lot of us in this life, we complain, but do we change? Do we do something to change the matter of what's happening? I'm gonna let y'all answer that one for yourselves. Now, if you're the type to really say, oh my gosh, I wish I could change the way that I am, I wish I could change the way that I look, I wish I could change something, and you have the abilities of changing said thing, but you're not doing anything about it, what exactly do you think is happening, except for you just repeating the things that you want to change, except for you just repeating the things that you want to be different in, but you're not doing anything about it? It's a whole different thing saying I want to learn mathematics and then actually doing it, rather than wanting to learn mathematics but you're in your head saying that you can't do it. You're in your head thinking that, oh my gosh, well, I don't have the tools. You could be thinking, well, I don't have the textbooks, or the teacher that I need is not here. All those things is basically you just being in your head and really complaining about wanting to achieve something, but you're not doing anything about it. You must really do what you need to do, get the things that you need, put them into action to basically achieve your goal and aim at your vision, okay? Rather than just doing nothing, doing is going to bring you closer to your goal. It's going to bring you closer to your dream. It's going to bring you closer to really achieving what you want to achieve, instead of doing nothing and just saying, I want to do this, I want to do that, but doing nothing about it. Basically, put your words into action and put in that action consistently, especially if this is something that you're wanting to see results in, or if this is something that's not going to be happening overnight. One thing that I have learned when it came upon my journey, when it came to networking and trading, this is a quote from, I forgot his name actually, but this is a quote from a mentor that says to be willing, to be hungry, and to be coachable. This quote has stuck with me for quite some time now, and honestly I'm quite shocked that I still remember it like that. But yeah, be hungry, be willing, and be coachable. Okay, that's like the one quote that I feel like everybody should be knowing. Be willing, be coachable, and be hungry, and stay motivated when it comes to you achieving what you want to achieve, instead of complaining, instead of doing nothing about it, instead of being in your head all about it every single time, or from one time you think about it, the next time you forget about it because you're not doing anything about it, and then you remember it again and then you're complaining. Do something about it, and then you're gonna see your results coming to place. You're gonna see what you're complaining about come into view, come into your reality once you stop complaining and you start doing. All the sulking and repeating is not going to get you anywhere. All the sulking and repeating is literally what's prolonging you from achieving your goal. It's what prolonging you from really being where you want to be in life. Because if I was the type to say, well, I'm not going to continue this series of flow forward approach, and instead I was just in my head thinking about the lighting, thinking about what I don't have, the space, what I don't have, what I need to really just be where I'm at, really just telling you guys this, then I would not be able to really be telling y'all what the flow forward approach is. Because instead of sulking and repeating and finding things, excuses to not do what I have to do, I am doing it. I am finding ways to do it. Okay? Basically, stop complaining and get to work. Stop complaining and do what you have to do to get out of a situation, to do what you want to do a project, to be somebody different. Whatever it is, stop complaining and start doing. And that is lesson number 5 for the flow forward approach. Stop complaining and start doing. Let's get into the flow forward approach number 6, okay? Now, I get it so much when we have a lot of these things and we think that, you know, having the car, having the clothes, having the girls, having the guys, having this, that, and the third is what's going to make you you. I know it's going to make you feel as if you're confident. It's going to make you feel as if, you know, you're that girl, you're that guy. It's going to make you feel as if you're better than somebody. It's going to make you feel good within yourself having things, right? It's going to make you feel good knowing that you have things attached to you, right? Well, I'm here to tell you to not be attached to anything in this life except for yourself. Literally, that's the only thing that you should be attached to in this life. You are the only person that you should be attached to. You are the only being that you should be attached to. And I'm not gonna say thing, but yeah, you should be the only thing that you are attached to. Why? Literally everything else, you put the power in that. You put your essence in that. So tell me again, where is it coming from? It's coming from you. Your power comes from you. It's not coming from anything else. You really trying to attach yourself to anything else that's not you. Your body parts, your head, your everything is not really the way to go. Basically, anything that is not you should not be attached to you, whether this is emotionally, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, did I say that already? Materially, physically, nothing should be attached to you except for your body parts, okay? Only your body parts should be attached to you. Only your body parts and who you are should be really what motivates you to be who you are and to, you know, go on about this life, go on about this world. Not the things that you have, not these earrings, not nothing, not anybody either. Nobody should be able to tell you who you are because you're so attached to them. In all reality, you can only count on yourself, and at that again, you are your own person. You are your own person. I have to say that again, because yeah, you can have somebody next to you, you could have somebody to rely on, but again, you are your own person. At the end of the day, when you go to sleep, you are the one that closes your eyes, and when you wake up, you're the only one that opens your eyes again. You are the only one that can make certain movements, not somebody else, not something else. Okay, count on yourself, put yourself first, bet on you always, trust yourself, pour into yourself and you, and on top of that, spoil yourself. Okay, that does not mean you attach anything to yourself. It does not mean you take whatever it is that is outside of you and you make it you, because again, you are the one that makes things to be important. You are the one that makes things to have the essence of it all. For example, the way that I look right now, I'm the one that did this. And I'm not going to say, well, you know, this is me, this, like, I'm gonna be like this every day. I'm gonna be like I'm obsessed with it. I can take this off and I'm still going to feel I'm beautiful. I'm still going to feel as if I'm that girl. I'm not attached to these things. And that's how it should always be as you go about life. And this is even in regards to material things. When it comes to money, do not be attached to money. Okay, you should never be attached to money, because as we all know, that is the root to all evil. Now, if you know that quote, it goes deeper than what it seems. Okay, for the flow forward approach number 6, detach yourself from everything except yourself. Detachment from everything except for yourself. That is the flow forward approach number 6. Okay, period. We're gonna get straight into this flow forward approach number 7. Now for this one, this would especially go out to my creators, my business owners, entrepreneurs, or just anybody that's out here just creating and have people waiting for them, have an audience waiting for them, you know, singers, artists, all that type of stuff. Especially if you're, you know, just beginning onto your journey. This one is especially for you. Or this is just for anyone that needs that motivation to get up. You know what I mean? Listen, I did not get where I am at today by doing nothing. I did not get where I'm at today telling you guys on YouTube by saying on my booty, complaining, doing nothing, and thinking about it and still doing nothing. Okay? Now, when it comes to everything that you want to achieve in this life, everything that you want to do in this life, it is all about initiation. It does not matter what people say. It does not matter what your friends, your family, your co-workers say or believe about you or in you. It's all in what you believe in yourself. It is all in what you want to achieve and do in this life. It's not about anybody else but you. Because I promise you, God has a plan for everybody in this life. And God has a mission. God has a plan for everybody in this life. Point blank, period. How about that? I'm not even gonna try and find any kind of other word to say except God has a plan for you, my friend. The reason why you have this plan in your head, the reason why you have this idea in your head, it's not for no reason. It's not just for you to think and overthink and not do anything about it. It's not for you to not believe in yourself, because you do not have a plan, an idea, or an identity that you resonate with for no reason. You're not who you are for no reason. You are who you are to make a change in this world. You are placed in this world to make a change. You are placed in this world to be who you are. You are placed in this world for a reason. Every single body that's watching this right now, and every single body in this earth has a place in this world. And it's not for no reason. We are not here for no reason. And again, we are here for each other, okay? Let's get into it. When it gets down to business, you have to take action. You see how when you gotta use the bathroom, you can't sit there and not do nothing. You gotta go use the bathroom. When you're hungry, you're not gonna sit here and not eat, especially when you got food in the fridge. You're gonna go and get you a plate of food, even a drink at that. Ain't that right? Right. Now, for example, I have a kitty cat. If I were to leave his litter box with just all the litter and the nastiness that he be doing in there, that would stink up. But I have to take the action to go clean that up every day. If I were to not do that, it would be a discomfort for not only me but for my cat especially. That takes action. Action produces effect. Cause and effect. Cause and effect, baby. Action causes an effect, and that effect works out in the long run. When you take action, this could be consistent action that you need to take, especially if you're wanting a result, especially if you're wanting an effect. So you have to take the action that you need to take every single time to be where you want to be. You have to take action every single time. It doesn't matter, just always shoot your shot. It doesn't matter, just always take action on the things that you think about. Always take action. Like I said this one time, if you have an idea and you need to write it down even if you're not gonna get to it right there and then, but write it down so that you can get to it later on and take action on that and be consistent on that action until it is achieved. Literally, action causes effect, especially in the long run. It is going to bring you amazing results. Get up and get active towards your dreams, your goals, your tasks, all of the things that you need to be completed, because your potential is waiting for you. Your people is waiting for you. Your community is waiting for you. You don't even know it yet. They don't even know it yet. That's why I say, literally, you are placed in this world for a reason. You are here to change this world and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. Every day you must move towards your projects, your plans, your ideas. Every day you must move towards your dreams. Always create and initiate. Always create and do. We are meant to be creating and not just slacking off and doing nothing at the same time. We're meant to be creating in this life, to be honest. And I know that most of us, we stay here, we don't do nothing, but once you really take that action and you realize, oh snap, this is what I've been wanting, this is what I've been waiting for, you're gonna realize, what have I been waiting for this whole time? And I promise you, you will always find ways to, really be where you want to be, especially when you get a taste of, that fire in your heart. Once you get started on the things that you have been waiting to start, you're gonna feel it in your soul and you're gonna be like, damn, this is what I always wanted. And I promise you, you're gonna be doing everything possible for you to really achieve that. And that's especially if it's coming from your soul purpose, especially if it's your purpose. That's the word I was looking for. Especially if it's coming from a purpose of yours. Yeah, you're gonna feel it in your heart, you're gonna feel it in your soul that this is what you always meant to be doing. Point blank, period. Lesson number 7 for the flow forward approach. is all about initiation. Okay, all about initiation. Take that initiation. And plus, this is one of the subjects that I once touched on my Instagram quite, a few years ago, actually, when I was starting again my trading, my trading group and all that stuff. And I was in a meeting with somebody, and we were talking about taking that initiation and not really letting the doubt creep in, especially when you take those steps to really just be all about initiation and all those stuff. So you guys could check that out on my Instagram at prime.mrm. Either way, that is the lesson for the day. Leave a comment if this resonates, or if you have anything positive to say, and be sure to also subscribe and share with a friend that needs to hear this and take initiation in their plans, in their projects, in their ideas. You know what I mean? And also check out my descriptions to be able to see what I have for you guys. How about that? Be sure to have a great day or great night wherever you are. Deuces.